All right, Reggie. Thank you for DMing me. I'm gonna build your Apple Watch Ultra strap right now. Again, I modeled this to the dimensions that you gave me through the DMs. So yeah, this is a thicker band that has the mid taper about halfway in, so that's gonna look good. So you want this in black leather with black stitching, so we're gonna do that today. These are the engravings that you wanted me to add. The right hand side is gonna be on the outside of the strap, and the left hand side is gonna be shown on the inside of the strap. So, and it's gonna be black on black, so black stitching, black leather, and the engraving is gonna be also black, so it's gonna be very stealthy, very subtle. So this is how the engravings are gonna look like. So just head over to the laser and cut this out. All right, we got a piece here of whole grain black Italian Buttero leather. It's being held by some magnets. We're gonna cut the last strap first and then the smaller strap second. So let's fire this up. Let's do a little quick trace here. That's clear. Let's do some engraving. Your initials are going on right now. Right. That looks pretty good. Let's just give it a quick wipe and see what we got. Right. This is the second strap. This is where the buckle's gonna go. So let's do a quick trace. Things hitting. Let's fire it up. My branding is gonna go right now, and the other side. The outside of the strap is gonna be plain. Looks pretty good. Let's clean this up and see what we got. So I went ahead and wipe this down, you know, remove all the laser residue. This came out really clean. It's very stealthy. His initials, his engraving are, you know, in direct light. You know, you can barely see it, right? But you know, at a certain angle, you know, it's very visible. So yeah, this came out really good. This is the other side of the strap. That's my branding. Again, in a certain angle, it shows, but if you look at it straight, you know, it's very subtle. Again, this came out super clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, do some gluing over here and fold it over and put it on my gluing jig here. You've seen this in some other videos. So I'm just gonna do this off camera really quick. Just want to keep this video short, and you know, yeah, it's gonna look good. So let me just fold this over, glue it together, do a little overlap here, a little skiving here, as well as on this side. You know, we're gonna fold it over and you know, do some gluing here, and then we should be ready to do some burnishing and stitching. So let's go. All right, everything is glued up. Right now it's drying on my jig, It's been a couple hours. The glue should be dry. I'm just gonna remove the straps from the gluing jig. Yeah, it's pretty dried up. Pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the edges with my rotary tool and bevel it, the edges, and we should be ready for some burnishing. So that's next. All right, now that everything is sanded off and even, let's go ahead and bevel the edges. Having to use this tool here, number 1 edge beveler. Let's go around and nicely bevel the edges. Just like that, nicely bevel. I'm gonna do the rest, and we can start burnishing the edges. All right, all the edges has been beveled on both sides. Let's go ahead and burnish and seal the edges with the Tokonole. What I like to do is to put a little bit my dispensing bottle here. All right, let's go ahead and distribute the cream. Get my burnishing tool. And get a nice canvas bag and just buff it up. So you can see the difference here. That's a raw edge that hasn't been burnished yet with the cream. And that is a finished shiny edge. I'm gonna finish the rest and we should be ready for some stitching. All right, this strap has been fully burnished. Just go ahead and put it on my stitching horse right here. Clamp it down. We're gonna use this 0.55 millimeter thick black polybraided polyester thread. It's gonna work really well with the 4 millimeter spacing on the stitch. So let's just go ahead and stitch this up. All right, we finished with the stitching here. I'm just gonna trim the excess. Very nice. Now to anchor the ends, I'm also gonna use my thread zapper here. So get this on camera. It's nice, and that's gonna melt and anchor the ends of the threads. And that's not gonna go anywhere. Just like that. That's almost invisible. So this came out really nice. The initials are really subtle. Only comes out when the light hits it a certain way. But yeah, this is really straight. See the other side. It's really stealthy. It's beautiful. All right, I got the hardware right here, buckles and adapters. Let's throw this in. All right, now for the adapters. Comes like this. It breaks apart into pieces like this. So we're gonna take one end, stick it to one side. This end is the female side. It goes on the other side. Right. We're gonna take the slider, put it on top, and this is gonna be securely attached with the 2 small screws that goes from the top. So let's see if I can get this on camera. And it has thread locker already applied on them, so it's not gonna back off. There you go. Nice and wide all the way to the edges. It's 25 millimeters wide. Let's install the other adapter and put the buckle on. Before I put the buckle on, I also made a loop out of the same leather. You guys seen this in my other videos of how I made it. Again, this is extra wide leather loop, symmetrically stitched, right? All burnished. So it's gonna go like this, and then for the buckle, let's install the pin. I got a little tongue here. It goes through like this. To the other side, and just take my tool here. See if I can get this on camera. Put this under the buckle, and you should hear a click sound. There you go. That's all secure. This is really nice. Very stealthy graphics. All right, I got my Apple Watch Ultra, and yeah, let's see how it fits. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Buckle is nice. That's perfect. All right. I hope you enjoy it. Peace out.